Hi, my name is Carina Ockedahl. I'm the managing editor of Canadian Auto Dealer, and I'm here with Steve DeWitt from Mastermind. So Mastermind's based in the US, and Steve here is attending NADA. NADA this year, as those attending already know, that it will be its first year going virtual on a virtual platform. Very different from previous years when it's been in person, either in Las Vegas or San Francisco. Or elsewhere. So Steve, maybe you can jump in and let us know a little bit about what are your expectations for the show. I know it just launched, so maybe what you've experienced so far.
You know, the one thing I'm excited about is I think back of years past and dealers would walk up to our booth and they'd be stressed out of how am I going to cover the ground I need to cover and see the things I want to see so that I can make educated decisions on different, vendors and partners and that kind of thing. So I think one thing we're going to see as we look back at this virtual NADA is actually they're able to cover maybe more ground and see the things they want to see. So we're excited because we already have a bunch of hand raisers that are going to be doing virtual demos with us. And so that's exciting to me because some of those dealers, when they approached the booth, were stressed out, right? Of how am I going to get all this done in 2 days? And now I think it gives them a little bit of an advantage to do it virtually.
So having all these people lined up, what is your objective for the show for the next few days?
It's really focused around how dealers can use predictive analytics and digital retailing to really go to the next level. And that's our main focus, is sharing that information with dealers.
I also understand that you may have something on hiring, or at least insights on a new way to attack this area.
Yeah, dealerships everywhere have been hit with all kinds of staffing issues and personnel challenges. So balancing the workload with split shifts and exposure risk and all of those kind of things have been really challenging for dealers. But as they've leaned back in on digital tools to do work for them and automation in the sales and the finance process, they're seeking to hire maybe a little bit different individual than they hired in the past. In the past, it was always, what kind of retail experience do you have selling cars? And then maybe the conversation would, go from there, where now they're really taking that customer first approach and they're looking for customers that have hospitality background or retail background and even soft skill needs of really knowing technology, right? With virtual walkarounds and delivering vehicles to customers' cars. I mean, these are different sales tactics and things that can be trained, but if you do have someone that's savvy with software, that's a big piece as well.
Right. Well, I'm actually curious to know, I know the company really has a very strong focus in the US. So I'm curious to know what Canadians can expect based on what you're discussing, and if you have any plans in the pipeline.
Yeah, we do have future plans in Canada. Obviously, we have a Carfax office in Canada, and they're one of our sister companies. So we have a strong presence there already, and it is something we're looking at in future plans.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview. I wish you good luck with the show, and good health and safety to you and your family and your team, of course, during this second wave of the pandemic.
Yeah, safety to you as well, and thank you for having me.